The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Boston's got it along the wall. Penalty coming up here.
This is certainly not how you want to start a game. You're behind the 8 ball. You got to kill off a penalty, and you got to find a way to gain some momentum.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And now he tries to get it across to Achari. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. The Bruins will take it behind the net. Pittsburgh's got the puck shorthanded. With some open space at center.
Kolyachonok's penalty is almost expired.
And the PK unit gets their man out of the box.
That power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical, and easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
Quick feed to Lindholm. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Look out. Scores! What a shot on the one-timer. No goaltender was stopping that one. Boston's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
The Bruins carry it along the wall. The Penguins have it now. Feeds the puck to Novak. Through center. Scooped up along the wall by Lettieri. Sends it over. Big save in front.
When that shot came quick and it was right out front, he had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Great read with the stick. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Grabbed along the boards by Lindholm. Pass to Kepke. Look at this, 2-on-1. Oh my goodness, what a save there. Here's a chance behind the net. Here's a pass to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's deflected. Sends a pass over. Centering feed. Another pass. And that's stopped. From behind the net. Campbell's on that hook check and it pays off. And there's the save. Castelli's going to play it to the corner. Taken by Crosby. Gains the zone through center. The Penguins played along the boards. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
The goalie has to be so dialed in to make this save because the backhand is so unpredictable, and one of the best shooters in the game has it just there and just can't convert.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. McAvoy's got it to the side. Shakes loose. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
The Bruins' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Let's see the call here.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
Nice job tying up his opponent. The Penguins take it along the wall. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Chance the puck away. Lindholm's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. The Bruins looking against the half wall. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Here's a chance! And they score!
Well, they score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
And he takes the dish. Quick shot! And there it is, stopped by Jari. Hayes carries the puck in his own zone.
Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it.
The Penguins' man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Big time stop there.
As a goaltender, you want to make...
Oh, tried to pick his corner and picks it off the outside of the post. 21 seconds to the end of this period. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. The Bruins have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Shot! There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Jari's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Looks to set up at the point now. Trying to gain a step. All alone. And he's hauled down. Pasternak's ready for the penalty shot. Here's a shot. Scores. That's how you finish on the penalty shot.
Yeah, when you're one-on-one with a goaltender, sometimes the edge goes to the tender, but not this time. Just anticipates, waits, reads it perfectly, and finishes.
Malkin's gained possession inside the neutral zone. The Penguins played along the wing. Scores! A huge goal here has put the hype back into this one.
Yeah, you can get one more, but we want to win from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Penguins take possession here in the open ice. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Bruins will play it in their own end. And it's a quick pass to McAvoy. And he dodges the poke check there. Gets in front of it. Takes the puck behind the net. Turn that chance aside. They got a 2-on-1. Steps inside. Passes it over. Oh, what a save on the play. There's another great save.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Still lots of time left in the period. Pittsburgh's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. Crosby's won the faceoff deep inside the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Nice poke check. Through center along the wing. Coughs up possession of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's playing it through center. Passes it over. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Great use of the stick at center by Letang. The Bruins have it now. Moves it to Zadorov. Boston's looking to break out. Feeds it over to Lettieri. Pittsburgh's got the puck here in the open ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick pass to Kostelic. And that's poked away. What a stop there. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Boston's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Pushes it across to Graves. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Malkin. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Picked up along the wall by CLA-UA. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Slides it across. Tomasino's exploring options with the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick feed down low. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Hugh trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Great save. Made that stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, one, two, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
And he slides it quickly to Timmins. They gain the zone from the left side. Moves the puck over to Carlson. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Grizzly. Here's a chance on the attack. Centering pass, and he denies that. He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal. Pittsburgh's goal late here in period number 2 has given them new life here late.
They'll need to take that life and re-energize themselves, but it's been all about good habits, not getting frustrated at the score, finding a way to put it in. They just did it.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the pass. Cutting to the front of the net. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Bruins gain possession. Stopped by the goaltender. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Boston's offense has been in full effect tonight as they continue to lead late in this second period. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. 2 down. 1 to go. Third period. They're ready to drop the puck. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Penguins can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. Now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks. They got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
Lots of time left in this period. Pittsburgh still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. The Bruins start with the puck in their own end. And that pass is redirected. The Penguins have it in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. The one-time rocket redirected off one of his own line mates there. Oh, what a save by Swayman.
The Tangs really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, you got the wherewithal to hold on to that puck. I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
Puck picked up by Zaka. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. Here's the pass. Oh, and he whiffs. Great positioning in the defensive end. Boston's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. The Bruins come up with the defensive zone draw. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Feeds it across. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And a stick break setup. And he can't hang on after that hit. Poked away by Carlson.
Jari's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Timmins has the puck against the half wall. Tremendous close save by Swayman. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. Great save from in tight.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Here they come on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Jari's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Turns him away. Bemstrom's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Crosby's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Bruins take possession off the face-off. And that's off a stick. Crosby's got it along the wing. Pittsburgh's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
Although they're still trailing, this game is now within reach with that effective kill. That gives life to the entire bench.
Quick feed to Lettieri. Handles the puck. Moves it to Kepke. Picked up along the boards by Lettieri. Great heads-up play with the stick by Letang. Boston's got the puck behind the net. Quick pass to Kepke. Jari's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Bruins have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Novak. To the front! And he elects to explore his options. Graves plays it against the boards. Here's a chance! Denied by the goaltender.
Playachanik's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Malkin. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Fires it on net. Way too much congestion blocks that. And now he angles it across to Pasternak. Right in the low slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Still has possession. The Bruins gain control of the puck. McAvoy's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. That knocks him off the puck. Stopped by the goaltender.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right at... That low... And it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Boston's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. The Penguins win it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Sends the pass in front, and it's blocked. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Knocked away.
Pasternak's it. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
End of the game, and you're trailing by 1, and you take a penalty. You have to be real aggressive and jump on any opportunity.
The Bruins win the faceoff. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lettieri. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Carlson. Moves it on over to Bemstrom. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Well, throw in a shorthanded goal into this one, and it all chalks up to an impressive win.
That's amazing. You know, look at the bench, how fired up they are. I mean, this is such a great read. You have to have a real active stick, and this leads to opportunity.
The Penguins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Poked away in the neutral zone by Kolyachonok. Taken along the wall by Rust. Puck picked up by Tuck. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Luukkonen. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Shakes himself free. Now a quick pass to Crosby. Scores! That one went off the defender past the goaltender. The Penguins have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this. They get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Buffalo's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Byram. Takes a shot. Stones him in front.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack. And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
You don't see that very often as the official blows the play dead. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Keeps possession on the play. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great defensive stick work on the play. Moves it quickly over to Zucker. Fires it. That goes off a twig. Timmins works the puck in his own zone. Pittsburgh's moving it into the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Teed up and the stick collapses.
Well, in good position there. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Penguins are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Comes up with a monster save in front.
A player should never be left alone in the slot.
Broke away. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick feed to Norris. Pittsburgh's got possession while undermanned. Angles it over to Crosby. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. They score! How about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a people can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you've switched the momentum.
And he slides it quickly to Darlene. Puck scooped up by Zucker. Buffalo's coaches will not scores! And look at that, they answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
The Sabres have answered back here in the back half of the first period.
Well, it hasn't been pretty, James, but certainly changes the mindset as they get within one. A lot of confidence now at this faceoff with their opponents now on their heels.
Poliachonov's gaining momentum. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Tries to get it over to Malkin. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. McLeod's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
The Sabres carrying it along the blue line. There's another stop. Tosses it to Hayes. And that's knocked away. Hayes setting up against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Achari. Pittsburgh's got it near the point. What a steal in his own end.
The Sabres are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. He's it off! And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Bemstrom's got control of the puck in the corner. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Moves it to Paterka. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Oh, here we go! Denies him in close. Intercepted the pass. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Buffalo's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Penguins lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Raquel's got it in the defensive end. Christop's moving it ahead. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Play is called for offside. Buffalo's looking to get one back here as they continue to trail early in the second period despite leading in the shots department. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Into the corner now. Here's a blast. There's the whistle and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Official signals to the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Moves it to Tuck. Quick pass to Thompson. Drives to the paint. Oh, what a stick save.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
The Sabres win that offensive zone face-off. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Tomasino's got the puck in his own zone. Carlson swooping in on the attack. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot! Simple stop by Jari. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Pittsburgh's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Sabres take possession here inside the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Puck grab by Graves. Pittsburgh's crossed the line and on the attack. Dishes it off. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Penguins have it now. Takes it into the slot. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the
slot. He put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. Slides it quickly to Rust. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Tries to feed it over to Rust. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Finds nothing but air on the shot. Passes it over. Letang's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, and he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on that one-timer, but no. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Byron.
Buffalo's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Buffalo's won the draw. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Looking to set up offensively. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey.
Benson's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Quick shot! Let's go! Right with the advantage, and they make it click. Pittsburgh's got to be feeling good about their game right now. Up by 2 here in the back half of this game.
Yeah, over half the game played, and they're up by a few goals. They won't want to change their mindset at all, and sometimes the break can get you a little rested, but can also change the tune. They'll want to make sure they come out in the third when they get the opportunity and really dictate the pace.
Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick stop! He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Here's a short pass to Power. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides by the check. How did he stop that one?
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
On the attack along the boards. And that pass attempt is deflected. Sends the pass over. Big save. Carries the puck up through center. The Sabres take possession here in the open ice. And the middle frame almost done. They are swarming around like they've tied up. They've tied up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Back to the point, they set it up with the stop. They've got an on-man rush. Oh, what a chance, and they missed. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. I'm surprised I've got a voice here in period number 3 after all those goals scored through the first 40. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Letang. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Moves it quickly over to Paterka. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance! Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Buffalo's won the faceoff at center. And he sidesteps the check there. Receives the pass. Paterka's got it along the wing. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Grizzlick's got it through center. Taken by Raquel. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Drives into the crease. Decides to think about it. Back to the blue line. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Quick feed to Malkin. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Penguins gain possession. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect the play. Buffalo's on the attack. Shot. And he's got the answer for that one. Stretches one out to Tomasino. That's broken up in the neutral zone. And that's knocked away by Carlson. And that pass goes off a stick. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. And he takes the feed. Avoid all alone. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
And here he comes from center. Play is done. Penalty shot is over. Simply put, can't do that. Buffalo's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Puck picked up by Dewar. And now it's grabbed by Kolyachonok. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Feeds it on over to Greenway. The Penguins take possession of the neutral zone. The Sabres have it now. Now he slides it up to Peterka. Avoids the poke check. Pass save with ease. Moves it to Rust. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Stones him with the blocker. We got to stop as the puck sails over the glass. Timeout on the ice called. This is going to allow everyone in part to catch their breath here and head back to the benches. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Sabres have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Crosby. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Dahlin. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Blast from the blue line. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Tried the corner, but it goes off the side of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
He was totally locked in on that play. Great stretch pass as he connects.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Pass back to the point. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Pittsburgh's got the puck. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. The Sabres play along the boards. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Slides it across. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Buffalo's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack. Up by one late in the third period, and you take a penalty. It's got to be your PK unit and your goaltender who have to come up big.
And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Cuts to the front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Chari. McLeod's got it along the boards. And a great save.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Oh, a clutch save.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
What an opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltender's already fatigued move.
The Sabres win the defensive zone faceoff. Along the half wall with the puck. And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A critical draw here. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The Sabres came out to a blazing start, and then it was just more protect the lead for the rest of the way, Cheryl. Just had to say it like that. Or Middleton, Cheevers, Neely, or you name it. So much history here. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Bruins are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Big time stop there. The Bruins will play from the defensive zone. They've got some momentum here. And that's broken out. Puck scooped up by Byram. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And they'll start with possession.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Tucks off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. The Bruins will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice.
Scores! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Looking to break out here on the power play.
This power play has been lackluster, James. They haven't even registered a shot. You have to find a way to get in and create some motion. They're making really easy on the PK.
Quick pass to Lindholm. Handles the pass. The Sabres get a hold of it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating, and I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 the score. Lindholm's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Drives to the sweet spot. Scooped up along the wall by Kiki. And it's a quick pass to Zadorov. Into the offensive zone. Puck grab by Kiki. Huge steal in his own end. Oh, look at this chance. Here's a chance. That's not going to fool him. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Takes the feed from his own end. Here's a short pass to Kiki. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Feeds it over on the rush. Fires it on net. And that misses. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Throws it on net from there. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Hammers him into the boards. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. Can't get it to go. Taken by Kiki. The cannon from the point. And that goes wide. Buffalo's looking to break out. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Huge stop by Sweden. Here he is on the rebound. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. The Sabres extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Off a stick, and they can't connect. Wilson, what a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Denies him again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
And he slides it quickly to McAvoy. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Hard blast. Denies him with the save. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. And now he moves it quickly to McLeod. And that's blocked away.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Shuts him down.
Well, a timely save, and it comes with net front presence and tons of traffic in front, James. I'm not sure how he finds this puck, but he's dialed in, he's focused, and he makes the save.
Headman pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Benson's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Feeds it over. Here comes the call. Zadorov's going off to the box for 2 minutes. Buffalo's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Off the draw. Nice job locking up his opponent. Boston's got the puck at the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Routine glove stop by Luukkonen. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Buffalo's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. And the goaltender comes up with a Norris works it around near the point. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Into the corner of the attacking area. Denied by the goaltender. And that's taken away. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. There's a hit on the play. Heads it over to Doreen. Oh, what a save! And the D comes up with it. And they finally break out, stopping the pressure. Big stop right there. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Tuck. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Buffalo's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. And off the face-off, they take possession. Slides the puck over to Beecher. Takes the feed. And they turn it over to the neutral zone. Oh, what a move! And that one's turned away. Lindholm stick handling in his own zone. And that one's turned aside. Strong defensive effort. Grabs the puck in the corner. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quinn's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Sabres have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Moves it to Greenway. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. From the backhand in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Middlestad's got it against the boards. Makes a save. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Boston's got it along the wall. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Moves into the slot. Blocked in traffic. Moves behind the net. The Bruins have it behind the cage. And he moves it up to Lettieri. Buffalo's regained possession of the puck. And he takes the pass. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Quick pass across to Pasternak. Takes the pass in the left wing. Sends it out in front. And scores! What a play! Boston's got one back. Now can they get themselves another?
They're going to be able to if they do one thing, and that is attack and drive the coverage back. And if you do that, you find ways to get shots through to the net.
Puck picked up by McAvoy. Quattro's going to play it against the half wall. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Saka's lugging the puck. And that's poked away by McAvoy. Quick pass to Saka. Moves it up through the middle from the right. And that's intercepted.
The Sabres have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense. And this game's awfully close.
Boston's got possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. The Bruins have it from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Beecher. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Dishes it off. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Zucker. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Centering feed! And that goes off a body and a ride. Picked up along the boards by Lauko. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Bruins will go to work here in the offensive zone. Denies him with the save. Tees him up. Another stop by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Now a quick pass to Clifton. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. The Sabres penalty killers get off to a good start, winning possession here. McLeod's got the puck. Battle along the wall. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
And he loses control here. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
That's a great job by the PK, James, protecting the lead. And the pressure's really on late in the game. And you put your players out there that can handle it and embrace it. And this group certainly did.
And he slides it quickly to Peterka. Oh, look at this. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. We're still in the early stages of this period. Buffalo's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. The Sabres win it. Moves it around along the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Here comes the goaltender to play the puck outside the crease. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Slides the puck over. And he takes the dish. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Moves the puck. And now it's grabbed by Byron. Buffalo's moving the puck through center ice. Here's the pass. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. Makes the save, but barely with that one. And it's a quick pass to Zucker. Oh, my! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Buffalo's got a 3-1 lead. The Sabres win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck scooped up by Geekie. Taken by Lindholm. Passes it over. Launches it from the point. And he stabs that one with the glove.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
And he takes a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And he slides it quickly to Geekie. Picked off by Tuck. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And now he moves it to Tuck.
Buffalo's #1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Gains the zone through the middle. Moves it quickly over to Petrov. With the blast. Blocked in traffic. Hammers it on net. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Bruins trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability, and you have to attack the net.
Quick feed to McLeod. Here we go, odd-man rush. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Across the line along the left wall. Feeds the puck to Lauko. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that's poked away. Passes the puck over to Lindholm. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Just here in the late stages of this frame. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Pasternak's moving the puck through his own zone. Centering in front. Another pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Taken along the wall by Zuber. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. The Sabres are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Stops them cold. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Takes the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Saka. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Moves it to Zadorov. Into the offensive end now. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Byron's taking it from his own end. The Sabres played along the boards. Knocked off the puck. The Sabres move to the offensive zone. Puck grab by Poitras. From the neutral zone now. Denied by Luukkonen. Puts it towards the net. Giant seconds and he makes the save. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Well, an impressive win tonight that included a shorthanded goal, which is essentially the hockey equivalent of finding $20 in your pocket, Cheryl.
It really is, and there's a new term.
I'm amped to be here tonight, ready to roll. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Bruins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Grabbed along the boards by Graves. Feeds the puck over to Raquel. Slides it across. Comes up with the stop. Sends it quickly to Pasternak. Goes right to the crease. He scores! Big goal from David Pasternak. Boston's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area. And when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Letang's got it to the side. The Bruins have it against the wall. Great read in the offensive zone by Raquel. And he maintains possession of the puck here. A chance of the one-timer! And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here they come on the rush. Moves the puck along the half wall. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Grizzlies into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Great reach with the stick by Malkin. Quick pass to Beecher. Handles the puck. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Chari. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed. Sends the pass over. Boston's got the puck along the boards. From the open ice, they gain the line. Skates to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Lazat's got it in the offensive zone. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Timmins plays it now. He got all of that hit. The Penguins played along the wing. Short pass on the play, and a puck leaves the zone. Puck picked up by Graves. The Penguins have it now. Loses the coverage there. And he's ridden off the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Receives the pass. The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Tomasino's got it in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here's a short pass to Amama. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. He's got the puck against the boards. Hayes gets a hold of the puck in the corner. And that goes off a player in front. Moves it quickly over to Kostelic. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Here's the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. It's a 2-on-1. Across the line. A pass. Scores! Oh, wow, what a play to finish it off.
They used their speed on this counter attack and gave themselves an odd man. Here, James, and what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
And now it's grabbed by Letang. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes that pass back at the point. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Takes the shot. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Gets it over to Lettieri. And he takes the feed. And he rings the post.
Boston's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
Let's it go! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Bruins have a 2-goal lead here. It's pretty comfortable. Why? Because they've been dominating.
A chance in the rush here. Sends it across. Passes it again. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. And the puck leaves the zone. Pittsburgh's playing it through center. Quick feed to Zaka. Handles the pass. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Zaka. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Novak's got the puck in his own zone. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Bruins are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter.
Oh, he had the corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post. Dishes it to Kiki. Boston's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Moves it to Hayes. From their own end, try to kickstart this power play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Bruins have possession shorthanded. Boston's looking to break out. Quick pass to Peak. The Bruins have the puck now. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Penguins have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Graves works the puck in his own zone. The Penguins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Here's a short pass to Obama. Takes the feed. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Play rolls on. And he takes the pass. Pittsburgh's got the puck shorthanded. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Graves. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. Oh, an even better save! Quick feed to Bemstrom. And he takes the feed. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped. Quick pass over to Carlson. Bemstrom's got it on the offensive end. Feeds it over. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. And that's knocked away. And that's stolen by Middlestat. And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Centering pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
The Bruins have been first on the puck all night long, and when you possess it, you find ways to attack the net. I mean, it's been a game of keep away out there.
The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Booming shot, and he gets in front of that one-timer. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Boston's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Off the draw, they take possession. Boston's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Saka. And he shuts the door on that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Jarry's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Gains the zone on the left wing. To his teammate. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quattro's got it along the wing. Puck scooped up by Achari. Pass stolen in the open ice. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Bruins have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Handles it along the blue line. Takes it to the front. Oh, slick work with the glove by Chari.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because with the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Dishes it off. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Middlestat stick handling in his own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And he takes the dish. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he makes the save. Slides the puck over. Takes the pass. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talking about confidence, hey, James, I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. With the blast. Score! Said better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game, and hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, many come.
Takes possession of the puck off the draw. The Penguins take it along the wall. Puts the puck on net. Brings the goal off the post.
Pittsburgh's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Boston's got the puck against the boards. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. The Bruins have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Moves it to Tomasino. Here's a chance. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick pass to Carlson. And that banks off a stick. Slides the puck ahead to Beecher. Sends a pass over.
Quatra's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. It's time to pad the stats.
And that's intercepted. The Penguins have it from their own end. Timmins has it in the defensive end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Penguins slide it through center. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a short pass to CLA-UA. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Moves by the check. Bemstrom's going to play it near the point. The Penguins glide it along the line. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. The Bruins take it across the line. Passes it over. Taken by Graves. Bemstrom's got it along the boards. With possession along the wall. Here he is, wristed on net. Denies him. Off his stick. Too much congestion in front. Slides the puck to Lettieri. Slides it over to Kepke. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take the penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. Puck moved over to Rust. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. On the one-timer, and that's blocked from someone in front. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Feed to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. To the blue line to Pasternak. Oh, what a save! Look at this, another stop!
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Big opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone faceoff.
Well, a lot of ice available to get the goaltenders extremely fatigued. Get him moving east-west.
Pittsburgh's penalty killers get a hold of it. Poliachonov's got it across the line. Sends it in front. And another pass. Takes a shot. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Kepke's lugging the puck. Takes the feed. Puts it on net. And one last save. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Boston's puck pursuit tonight was at another level here, Cheryl.
It really was, and also their shot selection. What I mean by that is they didn't get any or very many blocks, and that's really disguising your shot.
Sabres hockey is ready to go. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Penguins win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Crosby's got it against the boards. Byron's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Quick feed to Thompson. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Knocks the puck down with a stick. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Tiptoes around the poke check. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Puck grabbed by Raquel. Now a quick pass to Graves. Can't get a hold of that pass. He scores! Oh, a slick one-timer. Buries it. Buffalo's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this. Case in point right here.
Oh, yeah, you get up by 1 goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
Picked off by Power.
The Sabres have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Buffalo's taking possession in their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Norris setting up against the wall. He scored! And it's back to back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their goal on their field. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. The Sabres are being called for tripping. The Penguins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Novak. Back to the point it goes. Hammers one. Oh, tremendous reflex. Scores! There it is. A power play goal. The Penguins got off to a wonky start, but they seem to have found their footing here, Cheryl.
Well, they certainly have. Now, they got behind the 8 ball early here, James, but they were able to push their way back into this game now within 1.
Buffalo's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. And that's blocked in traffic. He might have a step here. Wallace! And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Scores! Oh, the excellence of execution. He was perfect on it.
Well, he knew what he was going to do, and I think so much of it comes down to confidence, not overthinking it, and when the time comes, just being patient enough to pull it off.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Buffalo's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Krebs takes possession after that center ice face-off. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Howard's got it in the defensive zone. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Puck picked up by Malenston. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Poked away in the defensive end. Look out! And he shuts the door again. Jari's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Sabres have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. The Penguins are on the attack. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves the puck. They've got numbers here. Picked up along the boards by Paterka. Dismissed that chance. Buffalo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, he makes another save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Buffalo's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Handles the puck. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
The Sabres are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Passes over to Obama. Great use of the stick here at center ice. And he gives it over to Hayes. The Penguins carry it along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Achari. Oh, what a stop by Lieutenant! Drops the hammer.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. What a move! The Sabres have it from the corner. Scoops it up behind the net. A chance. Oh, great defensive effort to break up the play.
I really like the effort here. I mean, you have to have a ton of skill set and confidence to be able to pull it off, but the defender reads exactly what he's going to do and closes quickly.
It's a straight-up race for the puck. Tuck's going to play it against the half wall. No room for that one to get through. Here they come on the attack. Sends it over. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Pittsburgh's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Great reach by Thompson. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck over to Darlene. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Big time stop.
Jari's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive...
Look at this. It's a penalty shot. Raquel's ready to go one-on-one with the goalie. Makes the save on the penalty shot.
Well, this is huge. This gives momentum to your team at a critical juncture. Just making yourself as big as possible. He tracks it perfectly and makes the save.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Great read to break up the play.
The Sabres are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
Great reach with the poke check by Carlson. And that doesn't reach the net. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Slides the puck across to Norris. Buffalo's got it against the boards. And somehow he hangs on. Norris is taken down. A penalty is coming up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Buffalo's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Norris is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. Pittsburgh's won the draw. Sends the pass over. Sneaks by the poke check. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Avoids the poke check. Takes a shot. Oh, what a blocker stop by Luukkonen. The Penguins will kill off a few extra seconds now. Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves it to Tuck.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable.
Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of... Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Clifton's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
The Sabres will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Answered the call there. A feed out front. Picked off in front. Into the offensive end, right up the middle.
Jarry's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset them.
Oh, what a chance here. Into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Puck scooped up by Byram. And he slides it quickly to Greenway. Feeds the puck over. Good stop by Jarry. Sends it ahead to Tomasino. Takes the return feed. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here's a blast. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And he's able to handle that one. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. The Sabres played along the wing. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Picked up along the wall by Malkin. And it's a quick pass to Graves. Quick shot. Makes the save. Quick pass to Power. And that's just out of reach. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it across to Bemstrom. Taken by Letang. And they send it right back to him. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. And now it's over to Kulich. Here he is in the open ice on the breakaway. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
Play is done. Penalty shot is over. Simply put, can't do that. The Sabres with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Takes a shot. Off target. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, with 2 periods played, scores! Popping bottles for a Sally!
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Loses his balance on the play. Grizzlies gain the line and on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Look at this. Over the line. Dishes it off. Scores! What a rush, and they finish it with a great play.
Well, they gained the advantage points, they have the extra player, and they finish.
The Sabres get a hold of the draw. Taken along the wall by Byram. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Zucker's got it in the corner. Here's a chance.
Well, that's the type of save they say use everything to get in front of it, James. As that jolts off the mask, maybe a little dizzy after that one.
Slides it across. Here's a short pass to Norris. Look out, here they come on the attack. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. He was locked in there. Great reach with the poke check. Tomasino's got it in the defensive end. Excellent stick work on the play. Puck grab by Tomasino. Malkin's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent, James, fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
The Sabres have it now. Reaches out and uses the stick. Puck picked up by Raquel. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. He decides not to cover it up and sends it away. Denies him in close. Receives the pass.
Tuck's having himself a game, James, and he's already got a goal. Puck's on his stick and really looking to do some more damage.
The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone.
Samuelson's almost out of the box.
Sends it over to Tuck. Solid short-handed performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
Here's a shot, blocked in front. From the boards, he takes that pass, and that goes off a stick. Hayes plays it against the boards. Here's a shot, beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Pittsburgh's bench looks deflated as they hit the post. Listen, you got to generate some offense when you're getting blown out of the game. You got to muster up something, and that's just another miss.
Grabbed along the board by Benson, and he takes the feed. Handles the pass. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. From the point, looks to make something happen. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Just been an average night on the PK, but you know how your numbers get better? You get one right there, and they did a good job to be able to kill that one off.
Moves it to the middle, and that's deflected off someone in front. Here's an odd man rush. Takes a shot, and he gets in front of that. Raquel's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes the feed. The Penguins play it along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Letang. Achari's got it along the boards. Cross to the front. What a stop with the paddle by Luukkonen. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Penguins don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Bemstrom. Grabs the puck at center. Moves it quickly over to Koliachonok. Handles the puck at the point. Can't connect on the shot. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Lizotte. Graves carries the puck in his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Too much traffic in the lane. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Puck picked up by Paterka. From the point, they take control of it. And he takes the pass. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Sabres have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Buffalo's got it in the defensive zone. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Greenway's got the puck. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. And the officials will pass the sentence here. Malkin's getting 2 for tripping. As we're about to drop the puck, power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
You're struggling on the power play. You have to find a way to get the shots through to the net. And you have to crash. Not one player, not two. Everyone has to drive.
And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And that's off a stick. And he hangs on to the puck. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Here's a shot. He needed to make that save with time running down. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Buffalo's quick start, the difference in this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, but the last 40 minutes, boring. And sometimes that can lull you to sleep as you find a way to protect the lead. But man...
The Bruins will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And he slides it quickly to McAvoy. With some open space at center. Good defensive stop at the post check. And that's deflected. Boston's got the puck here in the open ice. Slides it on over to Lindholm. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. The Sabres played along the boards. Here's a pass in front, and that's stopped. Pasternak's taking it from his own end. Dahlin's got the puck near the back end. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Byron's going to play to the corner. And that pass is redirected. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a shot from a bad angle. Made the save on the play. Picked up along the boards by Pasternak. The Sabres grab possession of the puck. Howard's got it in the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Sends it over to Peacher. Forces the turnover. They score!
Well, that was put on a tee, and that one timer was a rocket. Well, he nailed the technique, Jay. Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean.
Buffalo's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goal as we inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Center feed! Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. That's blocked. Luukkonen's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Buffalo's ahead 1-0. And they win the draw on their own end. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. Zucker's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Dahlin's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the official's call.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
The Sabres will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Slides the pass over to Peacher. Moves the puck along the half wall. Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Bruins will play it against the wall. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck to Zucker. Fires it. Handles that one. And that's intercepted by Zacha. 10
seconds on Yokoharu's almost back on the ice.
Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. The Bruins get their man back. We're back to even strength.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
And we'll play on as that goes out the inside of the post. Buffalo's looking to break out. Shot! And that's broken up.
Tuck's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Here's a chance! Stopped by the goaltender. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Quick feed to Kiki. Good check, frees the puck up. Here they come on the attack. Broken out by Clifton. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Taken by Lindholm. Slides the puck to Pasternak. Moves it to McAvoy. Picked up along the wall by Pasternak. And he takes the feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Quick pass to Segura. The Bruins take it along the wall. Boston's got it from behind the net. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he sidesteps the check there. What a steal in his own end. From point blank. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Boston's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Big time stop there. And now he moves it quickly to Tuck. Shot! Glove save. Here's a short pass to McAvoy. Now a quick pass to Pasternak. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And he takes the dish. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And that's a smart heads-up play by Geekie. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. The Sabres take possession in the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
McAvoy's carrying it ahead. And that slides right out to center ice. Yoki-Haru's got the puck in his own zone. Takes it at center. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here we go. 2-on-1. Oh, what a save. Handles the pass from his goalie. Quick feed to Kepke. On the attack along the boards. Snaps it onto the net. Oh, what a stop as he uses this power to swat it away.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of it.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Moves it to Kostelic. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Taken along the wall by Paterka. Hammers it on net. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Buffalo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And a stick break setup. Directs it on over to Lauko. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one. Pete's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
Boston's got the puck inside the offensive zone. That opportunity's rejected. The one-time pass, and another stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Solid check to slow him down. Boston's got it in their own zone. And sends it just out of reach. The Bruins get a hold of it. Breakaway! Feeds it across. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Oh, it's denied by Luukkonen.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. On-man rush. Oh, wow. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. And a great save.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Takes the pass. They've got some momentum here. Quick pass to Lettieri. Oh, this looks dangerous. In on the attack. Shoots. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Thompson's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Bruins send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Handles it again. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Here's a short pass to Kiki. Takes a book but hangs on to the puck. And that's turned aside. Feeds it over. Along the half wall with the puck. The Bruins take it from the side. The Sabres get a hold of the puck, undermanned. Poked away at center ice. Makes some space. Scores! Just like that, we are all tied up.
A huge change of momentum with that short-handed goal, James. They went out there just to kill off the power play. Instead, they wound up getting the equalizer.
Benson's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Puck sent over to Greenway. Grabs control of it at the point. In close! How did he stop that one?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a shot! And there's the save. And he slides it quickly to Peterka. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Moves it quickly over to Lettieri. Takes the feed. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Over the line they come. Moves it to the middle. Puts it off the post. Drives it to the crease. Great pressure on the offensive end by Quinn. Denied by the goaltender. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabbed along the board by Middlestat. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to McAvoy. Lettieri stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to McAvoy. Boston's got it across the line. Puck grab by Zucker. Pushes it across to Norris. Dishes it off. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And that's taken away on the offensive end by Saka. Shuts him down. Sends it down low. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. The Sabres cross the blue line and are on the attack. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Feeds the puck up to Tuck. Feeds it to Thompson. Puts it on net. Stones him with the blocker. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Quatra's got it along the boards. And that one's picked off. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he had an answer with that save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
The Bruins win it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. The Bruins played along the boards. And he's knocked off the puck there. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Greenway. Grabs the puck. And it's a quick pass to Lauko. Off the left wing and into center. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Works it across to Benson. With the steal. They've got numbers. Grabs the puck. Into the corner now. Boston's got the puck. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Oh, look at this. Shot! And that one's denied. In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Slides the puck across to Kiki. And that's off a stick. Offside the call, will get a reset. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Lindholm's won the draw at center. Scooped up along the wall. Oh, he got walked right into the bench.
This was purpose, though. You got to be aware of where you are on the ice, especially when you're near your opponent's bench, and now he is on the other side of it. Man, he's got to pick his head up and get out of there.
Takes the shot. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? And you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Sabres are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Norris has won it here at center. Quick pass to Byron. A great play to sidestep the poke check. The Sabres played along the wing. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And there's the whistle icing the call. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the draw here in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Knocked away. That's all she wrote from this one. Buffalo's offense came out like gangbusters, then they kind of tucked that away and just kind of defended the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the offense dried up because they're on their heels a little bit, and there were some nervous moments out there, but they got the win anyways because they did protect the lead.